Well, Ross, thanks for joining us and congratulations. How are your nerves?
All right now. If we go back 15-20 minutes ago, not so good. That last 5 minutes before the ball went up, I felt quite good. Once the ball went up, we seemed to manage games quite well, like we did last week, and then today we see it out quite well. But the fight between sort of 40 and 45, it was hard to look at times.
Superb start, Josh Coulson again with that massive forehead.
Yeah, he has got a massive forehead. I think he won't have any shame with me admitting that. It's no secret. He's been a huge threat, Dave. In both boxes, we know exactly what we're going to get from Josh, and as long as the delivery is of a standard, which it was, and we had a plan in our mind of how the first couple of set pieces were going to look in terms of how we could move them around and find an opportunity for someone to get on the end of it, and fortunately his head was big enough to lift it into the goal.
We're disappointed that there weren't more clear-cut chances in the first half after that ideal start.
Yeah, obviously yes. I thought there was moments in the first half. I think the fact that James Brophy got the club man of the match showed you that the first half there was some moments where we looked a real threat and a real danger. But I think you have to give credit to Harrogate. I think out of possession they're potentially one of the most hard-working teams up alongside us, I would say, in terms of the way they try to stop you playing and the way they press. And I think you've got to give them a little bit of credit in terms of them sort of nullifying that threat and stopping us from creating more opportunities rather than us, not particularly doing it ourselves.
Because they don't lose many on their travels, and they came very close late night, riding their luck. There was once they hit the post, and of course Josh Coulson with a goal line clearance.
Yes, I think certainly when you talk about, again, go back to both boxes, but when you talk about creating opportunities and defending opportunities yourselves, you've got to get bodies around the goal, you've got to follow things in, you've got to be expectant that it's going to hit someone and maybe drop, and you've got to be the one to follow that up. And obviously, Brillo was committed, and we had Ben back on the line. I've just seen one of them back, the one that hit the post, and James Brophy hooks it away, but we've got Marv on the line, we've got other people scrambling back in. So yes, fortunate in terms of the way that the ball dropped, but at the same time I think you can also look at it and say that you make your own luck if you follow things in.
And the substitutes made a real impact, particularly Matt Howard.
Yeah, Matt deserves incredible credit. He's sort of, unfortunately for him, started to get a bit of a tag about the FA Trophy and bits like that, but they were the games that he was getting his opportunities in. I felt devastated for him when he got sent off away to Telford, because he'd had a huge impact, and he's fantastic when he comes off the bench. He shores us up and he can be an extra marker, but he's a huge threat. We can start to put more and different types of crosses into the box that are going to cause the opposition problems when you've got someone like Matt in the box. And the other thing that he gets through, without being or having blistering pace, is he gets through a huge amount of work when he comes on to try to prevent the other opposition getting up the pitch.